Luton Town currently sit bottom of the Championship and are more than likely going to be relegated to League One, meaning they're going to suffer back-to-back relegations. Now, after the fairy tale story of Luton Town getting promoted to the Premier League back in 2023, it has very quickly turned into a nightmare. And that's what we're going to be talking about in today's video. The rise and fall of Luton Town. Let's travel all the way back to 2013. Luton have missed out on promotion to League Two in their last 3 seasons after playoff heartbreak each time. But at the end of this season, they finally win promotion to League Two and are finally back in the Football League after 5 seasons playing in non-league. And this was just the beginning of the Luton Town fairy tale. Now, Luton spent 3 seasons in League Two, finishing in the top half of all of them, before finally getting promoted to League One in their 4th season, finishing 2nd. However, Luton Town were not finished yet, and in the first season in League One, they absolutely smashed the league, finishing top, meaning they were finally back in the Championship after back-to-back promotions. Now, in Luton's first 2 seasons in the Championship, they finished 19th and 12th, basically securing themselves slowly as a Championship team. In their 3rd season, Luton finished 6th in the final playoff place, and after drawing 1-1 at home to Huddersfield, they lost 1-0 away, meaning it was more heartbreak in the playoffs. However, it wasn't heartbreak for long for Luton fans, as the following season, Luton finished 3rd, securing themselves another playoff finish. Now, after losing the first leg 2-1 away at Sunderland, Luton won 2-0 at home to send them 1 step further on their journey to the Premier League. And they faced Coventry in the playoff final. Now, of course, in typical final fashion, it went to penalties. And after a 1-1 draw, Luton won 6-5 and were promoted to the Premier League. This meant they complete the journey from National League to the Premier League in just 9 seasons. Now, not only was this special for Luton Town, it was also special for one specific player, Pele Rudok Mpanzu. Mpanzu became the first player in history to play for the same team in every division from the National League to the Premier League. Now, the Luton side that got promoted to the Premier League all the way from the National League wasn't exactly a very talented group of players. However, they did have a lot of heart, a lot of strength in the team, and a lot of togetherness. And that's what made them so special. Very similar to the Bournemouth team that also reached the Premier League under Eddie Howe. And just like Ipswich, who of course achieved back-to-back promotions before reaching the Premier League more recently. Luton Town, of course, aren't a very rich football club, but they did manage to bring in 16 signings ahead of their first season in the top flight. And some of these signings did include some very experienced Premier League players like Ross Barkley, Andros Townsend, and Tim Krul. They also signed a lot of very good Championship players, which a lot of people would say is wrong, but you have to think about why they did it. Luton signed a bunch of these players because if they did go down, they would have a very strong foundation to come back up again with all the money that they got from the Premier League. However, this really seemed to backfire for Luton. Luton were fighting relegation pretty much all season, but things looked positive up until February. They drew 1-1 against Liverpool after taking the lead. They lost to Arsenal 4-3 in the last minute at home, and they also went 1-0 up against Man City before losing 2-1, so they showed they could really put up a fight against the bigger teams. However, just one win in their final 17 matches pretty much speaks for itself, and Luton were relegated on the final game of the season against Fulham. I'm not going to lie, I predicted Luton Town to finish in the top 6 and basically get a playoff place, but it's been an absolute nightmare for them. They currently sit 1 from bottom, and have only won 8 games all season, despite the transfers they made in the Premier League, thinking they were going to have a solid Championship team. They've only scored 32 goals all season, which is the lowest in the Championship, and they've also conceded 59 goals, which is the joint highest in the Championship. Rob Edwards, who took Luton to the Premier League, was sacked after 26 games and was replaced by Matt Bloomfield, who was actually Wycombe manager at the time, and he was second in League One, so it didn't really make sense for me why he'd go. And to me, this appointment for both parties just seemed all wrong. There were much better managers out there, but Luton decided to get a manager from the division below, and it hasn't really paid off for them. Since taking over, they've won just 1 game in 10, and to be honest, they're probably worse now than what there was under Rob Edwards. Like I said, they currently sit 1 place from the bottom, 5 points from safety with 10 games to go, and I just really can't see them getting out of it. And it is a real shame because the Luton Town fairy tale, I'm sure, has made so many other clubs believe that they can do the same kind of thing. And it also shows that football miracles can still happen. But it's very quickly turning into a nightmare for Luton, and it does look like they're going to get relegated again. Maybe relegation to League One is a good thing. Maybe they just need a chance to reset before attempting to reach the Premier League again. Or maybe it was all just one massive fluke and League One is Luton's level. Maybe that's where they're meant to be. Who knows, they might even stay up this season with a little bit of luck. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Are Luton Town going to stay up, or are they going to be relegated to League One? My prediction is that they are going to get relegated to League One, and I think they're going to be stuck there for a while. But that's just my opinion. Like I said, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. If you did enjoy this video, then please do smash that like button and subscribe to the channel while you are down there. Let's see if we can get to 200 subs very soon. But yeah, that is the rise and fall of Luton Town. If any Luton fans are watching this video, let me know what you guys think of, well, what's happening at your club. Let me know what your guys' opinions are on that. It is a real shame to see, like I said, Luton in the situation that they are. You know, they're not exactly a big club, but it was a massive fairy tale. You know, I'm sure people of Luton, it was a massive dream for them, and it's just quickly turned into a nightmare. Thank you guys so much for taking the time out of your day to watch my video. I'm really sorry about the lack of videos that have been coming out recently. I've been really ill, so I do apologise. Now I'm feeling a little bit better. We're going to start trying to pump these videos out again. But yeah, thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to watch my video. I really do appreciate it. Make sure you stick around, I promise. You won't regret it.